So it's been about a year and a month, maybe a year and 2 months since the Switch 2 first released, right? And within that time span, I've bought it twice and sold it both times. And really, the reason for me selling it is pretty simple. The Switch 2 doesn't give me the feeling of, man, I need this. Especially within that first 6 months, I really didn't need it. So let me explain why I bought it twice, though. I know it sounds kind of crazy, like, oh, you don't need it, but you bought it twice. I know. And I will admit, I was hyped for the Switch 2 when it was first announced and was about to get released, especially for Mario Kart World. It's an open world Mario Kart. We've never had nothing like that before. So I was hyped for it until I played it. I don't know if I'm gonna sound like a boomer or an old head, but hey man, give me my 3 laps, 4 laps, I don't care. As long as I'm driving in a circle, that's what I want in Mario Kart. I don't want to drive straight. If I want to drive straight, I'll just drive to fucking Kentucky right now or something, you know what I'm saying? But I can give Nintendo its props because the Switch 2 is definitely better as a whole compared to the Switch 1. Well, I mean, it's been fucking 9 years, not really, but it better be better than the first. It did feel good to hold. I like how the material felt in my hands. Definitely better than the Switch 1 size. Like, I mean, for portability, the Switch 1 is obviously better, but I got kind of big hands, so I like the Switch 2 a lot more in the handheld, use, and it's definitely stronger as well. And yeah, from the top of my head, that's the only improvements I can think of from the Switch 2 versus the Switch 1. Bigger in size, better screen display, runs games smoother, and that's really about it. I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that the main menu or the home screen at least was the exact same as the Switch 1, I think the icons just like rounded out now, I was kind of blue. It blew me because, come on man, why don't we have custom themes yet? You know what I'm saying? Why is that so hard to give us? It's Nintendo. Nintendo, you would thrive in custom themes because I know you're gonna make us pay for probably like $5, maybe $10 for a theme at this point. But they know how. I feel like they know we want them so bad. It's gonna get to a point where they're gonna damn near charge $20 for a thing because like, come on, you want it. You know what I'm saying? It's like one type of things. But yeah, only 3 improvements. I was like, I don't know if I really need this. After the high came down, after playing Mario Kart World, and I believe DK Bonanza wasn't even out at the time. I think when did DK Bonanza come out? July of last year, August, something like that, around that time. So for a month, I really only had Mario Kart World to play. Everything else I could play on my Switch 1. Cause look, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not really a frames whore. I don't believe every game needs to run 60 FPS. Certain games with their art style accompanied with it doesn't need 60. A lot of games are good with 30. If you have good art style, then frames really don't matter. 30, 60, who cares? Certain games do need 60, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cyberpunk, games like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think after the first 2 weeks of me playing Mario Kart World with my Switch 2, that thing collected dust so fast. It just sat on my desk for months. And I was like, I'm finna sell this, I don't need this. So boom, that was my first time selling it. The second time I bought it was when Kirby Air Riders came out. The hype got me again. I seen the multiplayer of Kirby Air Riders, I said, I gotta get this, man. This looks crazy. And the hype died down from that pretty fast too. Because I believe I bought it a week or two too late because the multiplayer damn near was dead. It still has some people in the lobbies, but you could tell it was being filled in with bots as well. Then after about 2 weeks, I sold the Switch 2 again. Now, they almost got me a third time. I would not lie. And it was because of Star Fox. Star Fox looked fire. And the multiplayer looked fire too. I was watching people play the dog fights and I was like, man, this looks fire, but they not gonna get me again. And the wild part is I know Switch 2s are not going down in price because of the RAM and all the extra shit going on with this economy and just a bunch of crazy shit, really. I will buy a Switch 2 again one day, but I just don't feel like I really need that right now. I'm really cool with my Switch 1.